All right, man. Good morning. Happy Friday. 2K7 in the building, trying to keep 2K honest. Welcome back to my second spaces of the week here on my Twitter X channel. Today, man, I want to talk about the rec. I want to talk about the rec because I feel like the rec mode needs some major improvements. This morning, this is really all opinionated on me because the rec is probably one of my more favorite modes to play in my player. Nothing in 2K feels better than loading up with five people, moving the rock, playing defense, communicating, and beating the shit out of another squad in real basketball situations. That's peak 2K to me. But at the same time, rec mode in 2K26 feels like a mode with unlimited potential that's still being held back by like lazy details and outdated systems. And I don't want to be petty or be minor about things because you can't have everything on the first go round. But it just seems like, there's certain things that's just no improvement on. It just start to blow me. The uniform still trash every season. The rec doesn't have any real records, no real replay system. Randoms really destroy games in the rec. Then you got the whole banning system that feels inconsistent when, you're kind of stuck playing in a situation that you can't win or end up early on playing with a bunch of AIs because your teammates quit and you get penalized if you remove yourself. Trash talking. There's really no element in trash talking in the rec unless you're going to trash talk with your teammates, something that I do pretty much on every go round as a content creator. But it's like 2K at the end of the day wants rec to look realistic, but not feel realistic. And I feel like that's bogus. I feel like that's dangerous because basketball to me is emotion. It's about competition and momentum. This game is about crowd energy and mind games. I feel like the rec has and had the foundation, but when NBA 2K27 drop, it really needs to start to finally evolve this particular mode, or people are gonna, I feel like, slowly shift back. I don't want to say on offline. I know me personally, I might go back offline and just deal with my career and deal with errors. But one of the best modes I believe in 2K, the rec, I think is taking a deep dive. It's taking a deep dive. So this morning, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I do want to break down. I feel like the top 10 improvements the rec desperately needs, at least in 2K27 and moving forward. I don't expect any history to still be made. We got season 7 dropping later on today in about 10 minutes on NBA 2K26. Then we got season 8 next month. I believe that will wrap up everything for 2K26. But when 2K27 drops, I want to speak to you guys this morning about the top 10 improvement the rec desperately needs. 2K7 here, man. Make sure if you guys are checking this out to make sure that y'all actually follow me on social media and all platforms. Again, definitely appreciate the support. Topic number one, let's get into it, man. Top 10 improvements for the rec. I think better uniforms, team identity. We got to get that off, man. I'm dead serious. I think this mode's supposed to feel like organized basketball. And every season, the jerseys are still mid. Give us some type of retro jersey seasons, earn customization. Give us team logos. Give us some more sleeve options. Give us some arena themes. Give us some crowd colors. Like make teams feel more memorable. Right now, half the game looks identical. I'm gonna be real. Number two, I feel like real rec needs to have some type of record books in history. Why can't I see my highest scoring rec game? Who has the record for most assists, most triple doubles? Who has the record for teammate chemistry history, all-time win streaks? Sports games are built on records and legacies. Imagine the rec having top 100 scores weekly or season stat leaders, franchise records, or squad banners. I think that instantly gives this mode life. Number three, randoms. Randoms are definitely destroying this experience. One random can destroy 20 minutes easily. You got people quitting after one missed shot. You got the centers cherry picking, not playing defense, point guards don't pass, everybody thinking want to be Kobe Bryant. 2K definitely has to do some improvement when we talk about the matchmaking somehow. Teammate grades have to matter more. You have to give harsher punishments for selling. And I think they need to have some type of basketball IQ rating system, bro, because rec at its best feels amazing and at its worst feels like psychological warfare. I'm just going to be real. Number 4, bring some real trash talk culture into this thing. I'm tired of just being only able to talk to my teammates. That ain't basketball. Mind games matter. Emotion matters. Intensity matters. Some dudes fold under pressure, believe it or not, even in video games. That's real hoops. I do hella trash talking to help change the game over. Like the over policing is killing some of the energy. Give us optional rival chat. Give us proximity chat. Give us some type of post game reactions, some type of competitive communication. Because right now, rec feels quiet as hell as a library sometimes. I'm just keeping it above. Number 5, I think the rec mode could add replays in the highlight system. How is there still no real replay system for the rec? You telling me somebody catches a body contact dunk and we immediately inbound the ball like nothing happened? No, give us. I know the mode is already slow, 20 minutes a game, and I'm pretty sure some people would disagree. They don't want to have to play longer dealing with cutscenes and stuff like that. But that's real basketball atmosphere. Don't come into the rec playing 5-on-5 if you're looking for a 3-on-3 experience. I don't like when people rush greatness. Give me some of those player of the game highlights. Give me some of the halftime top plays, not just the performance. Show me some clutch moments. Number 6, I feel like the rec needs more realism, not just graphics. The development team of NBA 2K keep focusing on visuals and these little stupid awards, but the gameplay logic is still broken. I don't care about sweat physics and if defenders still teleport through the screens. Basketball realism means proper spacing and role importance and defensive communication, shit like that. That's what separate real hoops from arcade nonsense. Number 7 improvement that the rec needs to make in NBA 2K27. The whole reporting system, that banning system, that is broken. Some people are toxic. I legit toxic. I get that. But the report system also get abused heavy. People report you just for trash talking and cooking them and arguing and having confidence. And 2K, I think, needs some type of appeal system. I think they need punishment transparency. I think they need clear suspension explanations. And you shouldn't be penalizing people for being stuck in situations that they didn't try to be in. You the only player on your team, a real player, and you only in the first quarter. Everybody else quit. You shouldn't be forced to have to play 4 quarters of that. Number 8 improvement, I feel like for the rec, give this mode a real post game show. Like I said, I know a lot of y'all gonna disagree with all these cup scenes because it make things go slower and longer. But I feel like the post game screen for the rec feels too lifeless. No breakdowns, no stat comparisons, no MVP interviews, no hot streak trackers, no rivalry notifications. Please do something to make this mode feel alive. Number 9, solo rec and squad rec. I think they should be separated better. In my opinion, there's nothing worse than 5 randoms loaded into a coordinated zone defense squad. That ain't competition. Separate the experiences cleaner, solo rec ladder, squad rec ladder, rank divisions. Protect casual players while still rewarding the elite players. Last but not least, number 10, as far as my top improvements for the rec in NBA 2K27 and beyond, keep what rec always already does great. I don't want to sound like I hate rec because I don't. Like I told you before, this is one of my favorite modes, if not the favorite. And everything is not bad inside the rec. Rec give you some of the greatest moments in all of gaming, like game winners and the comebacks you get to see. some of the crazy defensive stops, the chemistry that you do have with your teammates when things are clicking. Um, you do gain, and I've gained some friends and some followers, randomly from teammates and stuff in this mode. So when rec is good, ain't nothing touching it, really, in this game. That's why I think some people are so passionate, at least the casuals. We criticize it because we see the greatness inside this mode. But at the end of the day, I'm just telling y'all right now, in my opinion, NBA 2K27, y'all got to stop treating the rec like a side attraction. This mode could legitimately be one of the greatest online sports experiences ever if it's evolved correctly. But every year it feels like ignored community complaints and more recycled presentation. These little tiny updates ain't really doing it. And I think eventually people are getting tired because once the frustration outweighs the fun, then players gonna start leaving. And I ain't gonna lie, if the rec don't evolve soon, I might really go back offline and lock into my career. Because at least offline respects my time and my mood. I still believe in the rec. Don't get it twisted. That's the frustration part. The foundation is special. 2K just gotta stop being lazy with the details, bro. This is 2K7, keeping 2K honest. Let me know what y'all think about my top 10 improvements that the rec will need for NBA 2K27 and beyond. I hope the developers get a whiff of this and take some of these things into consideration because this is definitely one of the best modes in the game, and I do not want to see it fall short when it doesn't have to. 2K7, keeping 2K honest. Y'all stay safe. Have a good day. Peace.